ever for us to come.
Yes.
So,
I'm not yet planned.
Okay.
But I will let you.
Yeah, that initiation that you gave, I started to take
Chant.
little bit. Yes. So,
Yes. Jai Hanuman. 1 year ago, this is what probably is power of Lord Rama. 1 year ago, we thought to perform Ramayana parayan. Year back, probably more than a year now. Every Tuesday, we have Panchamukha Hanuman Panchamruta Abhishekam. After Abhishekam, we take 1 hour time to redecorate the Hanuman. In that 1 hour time, several years we did 11 times Hanuman Chalisa. After that, some Hanuman Chalisa, some bhajans also we did. Now, 1 year back, I thought that why not we chant complete Srimad Ramayana, as many chapters as possible in the time of 1 hour every Tuesday. Of course, morning we chant 17 chapters of Sundarakanda, and evening we do chant as many chapters as possible Srimad Ramayana. And if anyone you are interested, please be close to temple WhatsApp and temple email. And after Ramanavami, you are going to get a flyer called as Chanting of Valmiki Ramayana. And I recommend, if you want to be part of that, and get Gita Press called Gorakhpur Gita Press Valmiki Ramayana book. They do print in multiple languages called as Srimad Ramayanam. Remember, Srimad Ramayanam Gita Press from Gorakhpur. You can order online. You can get your own book, and it comes in a 2 volumes. Volume 1, Volume 2. Volume 1, 3 kandas. Volume 2, 3 kandas. Like that they do print Valmiki Ramayana. It's very powerful. As long as there is Valmiki Ramayana, our Sanatana Dharmam, it will be alive. And Ramayanam says that Yavasthasyanti Girayaha. Shloka is there, suddenly I forgot. It says as long as there are mountains and the rivers, and that far Ramayanam will be there on this earth. And we also will be part of that. And now we will chant today's Sundarakanda Parayanam, and please be part. And our sponsors. Om Shuklam Baradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Vasantha Dhyaye Sarva Vigno Shantaye Yasya Viradavaktadyah Parishadhyah Parashatam Vignam Vignam Tisadam Vishwaksenam Tamashraye Jnananandamayam Devam Nirmalaspatika Kritim Adharam Sarva Vidyanam Mayagriya Upasmahe Abhangurakaladhanasturakshattvameyushe Tungaya Mahase Tasmai Turangaya Mukhe Namaha Pujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Arupya Kavita Shakham Vande Valmiki Kokilam Valmiki Mudhisimhasya Kapita Varacharinaha Shulvan Rama Kathanadam Honayati Parangatim Yapiban Satutam Ramacharitam Putasagaram Atruptastam Munim Vande Pracheta Samagalmasham Goshpati Krutavarasham Mashaki Krutarakshasam Ramayana Mahamala Ratnam Vande Viratmajam Anjananandaram Veeram Janaki Shokanashanam Kapishamakshahantaram Vande Lankabhayankaram Amrishi Krutamartanam Goshpati Krutasagaram Turni Krutadashagrivam Anjaneyam Namamyaham Manojavam Marutatulyavegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayudhamukyam Shri Ramadutam Shirasa Namami Ullangha Sindho Salilam Salilam Yashokavanyam Janakatmajayah Adaya Teneva Dadaha Lankam Namamitam Pranchaliranjaneyam Anjaneyam Adipatalaranam Kanchanadrikamaniya Vigraham Parijataturmulavasinam Bhavayami Pavamanandanam Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam
तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकं वेदवेद्ये परे पुंसि जाते दशरथात्मजे वेदः प्राचेतसा दासी साक्षात् रामायणात्मना चरितं रघुनाथस्य शतकोटिप्रविस्तरम् एकैकमक्षरं प्रोक्तं महापातकनाशनं शृण्वन् रामायणं भक्त्या यः पादं पदमेव वा स याति ब्रह्मणस्थानं ब्रह्मणा पूज्यते सदा वाल्मीकिगिरिसम्भूता रमसागरगामिनी पुनाति भुवनं पुण्या रामायण महानदी श्लोकसारसमाकीर्णं सर्गकल्लोलसङ्कुलं काण्डग्रहमहामीनं वन्दे रामायणार्णवम् यः कर्णाञ्जलिसम्पुटैरहरः सम्यक् पिबत्यादरात् वाल्मीकेर्वदनारविन्दगलितं रामायणाख्यं मधु जन्मव्याधिजराविपत्तिमरणैः अत्यन्तसोपद्रवं संसारं सविहाय गच्छति पुमान् विष्णोः पदं शाश्वतं तदुपगतसमाससन्धियोगं सममधुरोपनतार्थवाक्यबद्धं रघुवरचरितं मुनिप्रणीतं दशशिरसश्च वधं निशामयध्वम् श्रीराघवं दशरथात्मजमप्रमेयं सीतापतिं रघुकुलान्वयरत्नदीपम् आजानुबाहुमरविन्ददायकाक्षं रामं निशाचरविनाशकरं नमामि दैवेहीसहितं सुरद्रुमतलयहरिणे महामन्मथे मध्ये पुष्पकवासरे नीलाचले पुष्यम् अग्रे वासे चित्तभञ्जनस्ते तत्त्वं मुनिभ्यः परं व्याख्यान्तं भरतामुनिप्रयुतं रामं भजे श्यामलम् वामे भूविसुता पुरश्च हनुमान् पश्चात् सुमित्रासुतः शत्रुघ्नो भरतश्च पार्श्वदलयोर्वायुयादिकोणेषु च सुग्रीवश्च विभीषणश्च युवरार्तारासुतो जाम्बवान् मध्ये नीलसरोजकोमलरुचिं रामं भजे श्यामलम् ॐ आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। ओम कृपाद्याचमनीय स्नानगंधा वस्त्रगंधाक्षत पुष्पधूपदीपोत्तरीयाभरणाद्यलंकाराः सर्वोपचाराः। बोल सीतारामचंद्र भगवान की जय। बोल राजा रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। ओम नैवेद्यं समर्पयामि। ओम ओम प्राणाय स्वाहा अपानाय स्वाहा ज्ञानाय स्वाहा उदानाय स्वाहा समानाय स्वाहा ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा। मध्ये मध्ये पाणिं समर्पयामि उत्तराभूषणं समर्पयामि हस्तौ प्रक्षालयामि पादौ प्रक्षालयामि ताम्बूलं समर्पयामि सुवर्णमन्त्रपुष्पदक्षिणां समर्पयामि मङ्गलनीराजनं दर्शयामि। ओम मङ्गलं कौसलेन्द्राय महनीय गुणात्मने चक्रवर्तितनूजाय बोल सीतारामचंद्र भगवान की जय। बोल पवनसुत हनुमान की जय। ओम जयत्यदिबलो रामो लक्ष्मणश्च महाबलः राजा जयति सुग्रीवो राघवेनाभिपालितः दासोऽहं कौसलेन्द्रस्य रामस्याक्लिष्टकर्मणः हनुमान् शत्रुसैन्यानां निहन्ता मारुतात्मजः रावणसहस्रं मे युद्धे फलबलं भवेत् शिलाभिस्तु प्रहरतः पादपैश्च सहस्रशः अर्थयित्वा पुरीं लङ्कामभिवाद्य च मैथिलीं समृद्धार्थो गमिष्यामि विशतां सर्वरक्षसाम् धर्मात्मा सत्यसन्धश्च रामो दाशरथिर्यदि पौरुषे च प्रतिद्वन्द्वः शरेणं जहि रावणिम् तपस्वाध्यायनिरतं तपस्वी वाग्विदाम्बरं नारदं परिपप्रच्छ वाल्मीकिर्मुनिपुङ्गवं नमोऽस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोऽस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यो नमोऽस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। बोल सीतारामचंद्र भगवान की जय। बोल राजा रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। Now, as part of Sundarakanda parayan, today
we are going to chant Sita Rama Kalyana Vivaha Sarga. First we chant that, and then we will go to the 22nd chapter onwards, 7 chapters of Sundarakanda. We are chanting as a Saptasarga parayan of Sundarakanda. Om Yasmimstu divase raja chakre godanamuttamam तस्मिंस्तु दिवसे शूरो यथाजित समुपेयुवान्
पुत्रः केकय राजस्य साक्षात् भरतमातुलः दृष्ट्वा पृष्ट्वा च कुशलं राजा नब्रवीत्
कैकेयाधिपति राजा स्नेहात् कुशलमब्रवीत् येषां कुशलकामोऽसि तेषां सम्प्रत्यनामयम्
स्वस्त्रेयं मम राजेन्द्र दृष्टुकामो महीपतिः तदर्थमुपयातोऽहम् अयोध्यां रघुनन्दन
श्रुत्वा त्वहमयोध्यायां विवाहार्थं तवात्मजान् मिथिलामुपयातांस्तु त्वया सह महीपते
त्वरयाभ्युपयातोऽहं द्रष्टुकामस्वसुसुतम् अथ राजा दशरथः प्रियातिथिमुपस्थितम्
दृष्ट्वा परमसत्कारैर्पूजार्हं समपूजयत् ततस्तामुषितो रात्रिं सह पुत्रैर्महात्मभिः
प्रभाते पुनरुत्थाय कृत्वा कर्माणि कर्मवित् ऋषींस्तदा पुरस्कृत्य यज्ञवाटमुपागमत्
युक्ते मुहूर्ते विजये सर्वाभरणभूषिते भ्रातृभिः सहितो रामः कृतकौतुकमङ्गलः
वसिष्ठं पुरतः कृत्वा महर्षीन् परानपि वसिष्ठो भगवानेत्या वै देहमिदमब्रवीत्
राजा दशरथो राजन् कृतकौतुकमङ्गलैः पुत्रैर्नरवरश्रेष्ठा दातारमभिकाङ्क्षते
दातृप्रतिगृहीताभ्यां सर्वार्थाः प्रभवन्ति
प्रतिगृहीतृभ्यां सर्वार्थाः
प्रभवन्ति स्वधर्मं प्रतिपद्यस्व कृत्वा वैवाह्यमुत्तमम्
इत्युक्तः परमोदारो वसिष्ठेन महात्मना प्रत्युवाच महातेजा वाक्यं परमधर्मवित्
कस्थितः प्रतिहारो मे कस्याज्ञा सम्प्रतीक्ष्यते स्वगृहे को विचारोऽस्ति यथा राज्यमिदं तव
कौरुकसर्वस्वा वेदिमूलमुपागताः मम कन्या मनिश्रेष्ठा दीप्ता मन्येरिवार्चिषः
सज्जोऽहं त्वत्प्रतीक्षोऽस्मि वेद्यामस्यां प्रतिष्ठितः अविघ्नं कुरुतां राजन् किमर्थं हि विलम्ब्यते
ततो राजा विदेहानां वसिष्ठमिदमब्रवीत् कारयस्व ऋषे सर्वा ऋषिभिः सह धार्मिकाः
रामस्य लोकरामस्य क्रियां वैवाहिकीं विभो तथेत्युक्त्वा तु जनकं वसिष्ठो भगवान् ऋषिः
विश्वामित्रं पुरस्कृत्य शतानन्दं च धार्मिकं प्रपामध्ये तु विधिवत् वेदिं कृत्वा महातपाः
अलञ्चकारतां वेदिं गन्धपुष्पैः समन्ततः सुवर्णपालिकाभिश्च छिद्रकुम्भैश्च साङ्कुरैः
अङ्कुराढ्यैः शरावैश्च धूपपात्रैः सधूपकैः शङ्खपात्रैर्सुर्वैर्सुर्भिः पात्रैरर्घ्याभिपूरितैः
लाजपूर्णैश्च पात्रीभिः अक्षतैरभिसंस्कृतैः दर्भैः समैः समास्तीर्य विधिवन्मन्त्रपूर्वकम्
अग्निमादाय वेद्यान्तो विधिमन्त्रपुरस्कृतं जुहावाग्नौ महातेजा वसिष्ठो भगवान्
तस्सीतां समानीय सर्वाभरणभूषितां समक्षमग्ने संस्थाप्य राघवाभिमुखे तदा
अब्रवीज्जनको राजा कौसल्यानन्दवर्धनम् इयं सीता मम सुत सह धर्मचरितव प्रतीच्छ चैनां भद्रन्ते पाणिं गृह्णीष्व पाणिना
इयं सीता मम सुता सह धर्मचरितव प्रतीच्छ चैनां भद्रन्ते पाणिं गृह्णीष्व पाणिना
पतिव्रता महाभागा छायेवानुगता सदा इत्युक्त्वा प्राक्षिपद्राजा मन्त्रपूतं जलं तदा
साधु साधिति देवानां ऋषीणां वदतां तदा देवदन्दुर्विनिर्घोषः पुष्पवर्षो महानभूत्
एवं दत्त्वा तदा सीतां मन्त्रोदकपुरस्कृताम् अब्रवीज्जनको राजा हर्षेणाभिपरिप्लुतः
लक्ष्मणा गच्छ भद्रन्ते ऊर्मिलामुद्यतां मया प्रतीच्छ पाणिं गृह्णीष्व मा भूत्कालस्य पर्ययः
तमेव मुक्त्वा जनको भरतं चाभ्यभाषत गृहाणपाणिं माण्डव्याः पाणिना रघुनन्दन
शत्रुघ्नं चापि धर्मात्मा ब्रवीज्जनकेश्वरः सुतकीर्त्या महाबाहो पाणिं गृह्णीष्व पाणिना
सर्वे भवन्तः सौम्याश्च सर्वे सुचरितव्रताः पत्नीभिः सन्तु काकुत्सा मा भूत्कालस्य पर्ययः
जनकस्य वचः श्रुत्वा पाणीन् पाणिभिरस्पृशन् चत्वारस्ते च शृणावसिष्ठस्य मते स्थिताः
अग्निं प्रदक्षिणीकृत्य वेदिं राजानमेव च ऋषींश्चैव महात्मानः सभार्या रघुसत्तमा
यथोक्तेन तदा चक्रुर्विवाहं विधिपूर्वकं पुष्पवृष्टिर्महात्यासीदन्तरिक्षात् सुभास्वरा
दिव्यदुन्दुभिर्निर्घोषैर्गीतवादित्रनिस्वनैः न ऋतुश्चाप्सरः गन्धर्वाश्च जगुक्कलम्
विवाहे रघुमुख्यानं तदद्भुतमदृश्यत ईदृशे वर्तमाने तु तुर्योद्दुष्ट निनादिते
त्रिरग्निं ते परिक्रम्याहुर्भार्यां महोजसः अधोपकार्यां जग्मुस्ते सभार्या रघुनन्दनाः
राजाप्यनुययौ पश्यन् सर्षिः सङ्गः स बान्धवः
इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे आदिकाव्ये वाल्मीकीये
चतुर्विंशतिसहस्रिकायां संहितायां श्रीमद्बालकाण्डे श्रीसीतारामविवाहो नाम 37तमः सर्गः। आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। बोल सीतारामचंद्र भगवान की जय। बोल पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। बोल राजा रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। ओम। Now, Sita Mata, she cursed Ravana. Hey Ravana, you are doing absolutely adharmam, there is no doubt. And you are not realized the power of Ramachandra Prabhu. Already Ramachandra Prabhu, he was shown you what is his strength. You tried to kill Ramachandra Prabhu in Janasthanam. 14,000 demons, not one or two. Just alone Ramachandra Prabhu is able to remove all of them. Is that not enough? And why you are not realizing the Shakti of Ramachandra? And Ramachandra Banam, when it comes to you, it will be a Maha Agni, where like a small bugs, if there is a fire, how the small bugs enter into the fire and they burn, like that you will be burned in the Rama Bana Agni. And Sita Mata say, as a kid, if they don't listen by the Samam and they don't listen by the Dhanam, then mother has to use Bhedam. Little bit like a harsh words she must use to correct the kid. And probably that is the stage right now, Sita Mata. By the time yesterday we finished our 21st chapter. Now we will start 22nd onwards, 7 chapters. Om. Apadamapahartaram dataram sarvasampadam लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। सीताया वचनं श्रुत्वा परुषं राक्षसाधिपः प्रत्युवाच ततः सीतां विप्रियं प्रियदर्शना।
यथा यथा सान्त्वयिता स्त्रीणां तथा तथा यथा यथा प्रियं वक्ता परिभूतस्तथा तथा।
सन्नियच्छति मे क्रोधं त्वयि कामः समुत्थितः द्रवतो मार्गमासाद्य हयानि वसुसार्थिः।
वामः कामो मनुष्याणां यस्मिन् किरणे बध्यते जने तस्मिन् स्वनुक्रोशः स्नेहश्च किल जायते।
एतस्मात् कारणान् न त्वां घातयामि वरानने वधार्हां मम मानार्हां मिथ्या प्रव्रजिते रताम्।
परुषाणीह वाक्यानि यानि यानि ब्रवीषि मां तेषु तेषु वधो युक्तस्तव मैथिली दारुणः।
एवमुक्त्वा तु वैदेहीं रावणो राक्षसाधिपः क्रोधसंरम्भ संयुक्तः सीतामुत्तरमब्रवीत्।
द्वौ मासौ रक्षितव्यौ मे योऽवधिस्ते मया कृतः ततः शयनमारोह मम त्वं वरवर्णिनि।
ऊर्ध्वं द्वाभ्यां तु मासाभ्यां भर्तारं मामनिच्छति मम त्वां प्रातराशार्थम् आरभन्ते महानसे।
तां तर्ज्यमानां सम्प्रेक्ष्य राक्षसेन्द्रेण जानकीं देवगन्धर्वकन्यास्ता विषेदुर्विकृते क्षणा।
ओष्ठप्रकारैरपरा वक्त्रनेत्रैस्तथा पराः सीतामाश्वासयामासुः तर्जितां तेन रक्षसा।
ताभिराश्वासिता सीता रावणं राक्षसाधिपम् उवाचात्महितं वाक्यं वृत्तशौण्डीर्यगर्वितम्।
नूनं न ते जनः कश्चित् अस्ति निश्रेयसे स्थितः निवारयति यो न त्वां कर्मणोऽस्माद्विगर्हितात्।
मां हि धर्मात्मनः पत्नीं शचीमिव शचीपतेः वदन्यस्त्रिषु लोकेषु प्रार्थयेन्मनसापि कः।
राक्षसाधमरामस्य भार्याममिततेजसः उक्तवानसि यत्पापं क्व गतस्तस्य मोक्ष्यसे।
यथा दृप्तश्च मातङ्गश्च शुष्टसहितो वने तथा द्विरदवद्रां स्वं नीचशवस्मृतः।
सत्त्वमिक्ष्वाकुनाथं वै क्षिपन्निह न लज्जसे चक्षुषोर्विषयं तस्या न तावदुपगच्छसि।
इमे ते नयने क्रूरे विरूपे कृष्णपिङ्गळे क्षितौ न पतिते कस्मान्मामनादिनिरीक्षतः।
तस्य धर्मात्मानः पत्नीं स्नुषां दशरथस्य च कथं याहरतो मान्तेन जिह्वा पापशीर्यते
असन्देशात्तु रामस्य तपस्तस्यानुपालनात् नत्वां कुर्मिदशग्रीव भस्म भस्मार्ह तेजसा
आपहर्तुमहं शक्या त्वया रामस्य धीमतः विधिस्तव विधावधार्थाय विहितो नात्र संशयः
शूरेण धनदभ्रात्रा बलैः समुदितेन च अपोह्य रामं कस्माद्धि दारशौर्यं त्वया कृतम्
सीताया वचनं श्रुत्वा रावणो राक्षसाधिपः विवृत्य नयने क्रूरे जानकीमन्ववैक्षत
नीरजीमूतसङ्काशो महाभुजशिरोधरः सिंहसत्त्वगतिः श्रीमान् दीप्तजिह्वाग्रलोचनः
चलाग्रमकुटप्रांशुरचित्रमाण्यानुलेपनः रक्तमाल्याम्बरधरः तप्ताङ्गरविभूषणः
श्रोणिसूत्रेण महता मेचकेन संवृतः अमृतोत्पादनद्धेन भुजगेनेन मन्दरः
ताभ्यां सपरिपूर्णाभ्यां भुजाभ्यां राक्षसेश्वरः शुशुभे चलसङ्काशशृङ्गाभ्यामिव मन्दरः
तरुणादित्यवर्णाभ्यां कुण्डलाभ्यां विभूषितः रक्तपल्लवपुष्पाभ्यामशोकाभ्यामिवाचलः
सकल्पवृक्षप्रतिमो वसन्त इव मूर्तिमान् श्मशानचैत्यप्रतिमो भूषितोऽपि भयङ्करः
अवेक्षमाणो वैदेहीं कोपसंरक्तलोचनः उवाच रावणः सीतां भुजङ्गैव निःश्वसन्
अनयेनाभिसम्पन्नम् अर्धहीनमनुव्रते नाशयाम्यहमद्य त्वां सूर्यः सन्ध्यामिवौजसा
इत्युक्त्वा मैथिलीं राजा रावणश्चत्रुरावणः सन्दिदेश ततः सर्वा राक्षसीद्घोरदर्शना
एकाक्षीमेककर्णाञ्च कर्णप्रावरणां तथा गोकर्णीमस्तिकर्णीञ्चालम्बकर्णीमकर्णिका
अस्तिपाद्यश्वपाद्यौ च गोपादीं पादचूलिकाम् एकाक्षीमेकपादीं च पृथुपादीमपादिका
अतिमात्रशिरोग्रीवामतिमात्रकुचोदरीम् अतिमात्रास्य नेत्राञ्च दीर्घजिह्वमजिह्विकाम्
अनासिकां सिंहमुखीं गोमुखीं सूकरीमुखीं यथा मद्वशका सीता क्षिप्रं भवति जानकी
तथा कुरुत राक्षस्यः सर्वाः क्षिप्रं समेत्य च प्रतिलोमानुलोमैश्च सामदानादिभेदनैः
आवच्चयत वैदेहीं दण्डस्योद्यमनेन च इति प्रतिसमादिश्य राक्षसेन्द्रः पुनः पुनः
काममन्युपरीतात्मा जानकीं पर्यतर्जयत् उपगम्य ततः क्षिप्रं राक्षसी धान्यमालिनी
परिष्वज्य दशग्रीवम् इदं वचनमब्रवीत् मया क्रीड महाराज सीतया किं तवानया
विवर्णया कुपिणया मानुष्या राक्षसेश्वर नूनमस्या महाराजा न दिव्यान् भोगसत्तमा
विदधात्यमरश्रेष्ठः तव बाहुबलार्जितान् अकामां कामयानस्य शरीरं पतप्यते
इच्छन्तीं कामयानस्या प्रीतिर्भवति शोभना एवमुक्तस्तु राक्षस्या समुत्क्षिप्तस्ततो बली
प्रहसन्मेघसङ्काशो राक्षसस्य निवर्तत प्रस्थितस्य दशग्रीवः कम्पयन्निव मेदिनी
ज्वलद्भास्करवर्णाभं प्रविवेश निवेशनं देवगन्धर्वकन्याश्च नागकन्याश्च सर्वतः
परिवार्य दशग्रीवं विपुषुस्तद्गृहोत्तमम्
समैथिलीं धर्मपरामवस्थितां प्रवेपमानां परिभत्स्य रावणः विहाय सीतां मदनेन मोहितः स्वमेव वेश्म प्रविवेश भास्वरम् इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे आदिकाव्ये वाल्मीकीये 24सहस्रिकायां संहितायां श्रीमत् सुन्दरकाण्डे 12 सर्गः आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् बोल सीतारामचंद्र भगवान की जय बोल पवन सुत हनुमान की जय Then, even though there is no support to Sita Mata, but when you stand towards the dharma, dharmam will give enormous strength. And even though no one is there, and Sita Mata also doesn't know where she is, and she is under some 1,000-pillar courtyard, and where there is a nice gold-covered stage, altar. She is sitting down at that altar. There are so many demons are there. She knows that Ravana kidnapped, but she was never visited towards Lanka to know about Lanka, right? Ravana is just talking, like a tongue slipper, tongue loser. But she is not able to see anything over there. She was just brought and kept in the Ashokavanam, and there onwards is forcing her since 10 months now. And 11th month started. Again Ravana came, and then he asked so many ways to Sita. And then Sita Mata said to Ravana, what are you thinking? then absolutely, of course, Ravana is a Rakshasa Raja. His ego never accepts when woman is saying something and which he won't like. Right? Immediately, Ravana started talking. And also what Sita Mata did in the previous chapter, she kept a one grass blade in front of her. And she's not looking the Ravana. She's looking the grass blade and talking to the Ravana. And such an insult. And then as a king, and he will accept that? He never. Then he started like giving as an answer to Sita Mata in Kathoram, in very strong words. Hey Sita, whenever the men come and men pleases the woman always thinks that man is weaker. That's what are you thinking? And that's why you are not caring of me? And then when the horse is not listening the horse rider, he has to be very strong and kick, in the side of the horse and hold that horse, the string or whatever, the rope which goes through the nose. Then only horse can be controlled by the horse rider. And the same way, I have to be very strong towards you. Then only you are going to be listen. Actually, instead of you, if someone will say this kind of talk, by the time they would have lost their head from their body. They can be beheaded immediately. But I have so much of love on you. That's why I am not able to take that kind of decision and towards you. And that's why I have a mercy on you and love on you. Because these two not allowing me to punish you. And then when and this kind of words Ravana is talking, and then Sita Mata also, she's not happy. Right, she won't accept this kind of words. Again Ravana started continuing. Hey Sita, I am giving you 2 more months time, because that's what my initial time, right, 1 year. I will wait 1 year to change your mind. 10 months are gone. 2 months left. Now 2 months I will hold. If you are not going to surrender to me and accept me as your husband, or if you don't come to my bed in my Antapuram, then what will happen? Then, like that Ravana, when talking, this kind of cautions, what Sita Mata can do over there. And just like how, yesterday I said, like a scared deer, there are so many lions are waiting. The deer is not having any option to escape anywhere else. And there is no option, right? How deer looks towards the lion. And same scare, Sita Mata is looking towards the Ravana. And then what can Sita Mata will do? And then while crying, because she do not have any other thing, just only the cry is left. While crying, and Sita Mata started talking to Ravana. Hey Ravana, how many times I am going to answer you? Rama is there, Ramaha, Kamalapatrakshaha, who has a beautiful lotus petal eyes. And if anyone see that lotus petal eyes, they can change their mind to something else. Not me. Even sages and saints also, they are not able to turn their head if they see the Rama. The Karunya Murti is Rama. Then how can? What are you talking? And how Shachi Devi is with Devendra, I am like that. No one can separate me. Hey Rakshasadhama, before probably Rakshasa Raja, now is a Rakshasadhama. Right? Hey Rakshasadhama. And how can you talk like this? What a Tangaloos guy. How can you disrespect like this one woman? How you can talk like this? And also, you really want me in the war of Ramachandra Prabhu? No. You are such a coward. When Rama was not there and you kidnapped, you are confiscated where the Rama was not there. With force, as a Abala, woman. That's called your Veeratva? That's called you are a Rakshasa Raja? No, never. Right? If anyone will do that, is that called, if you want to gain something and then win, Those days, also there used to be a Rajadharmas also. Even in recent history also you can see on our country, when the kings they go to fight with other kingdom, if they win, and they used to marry, that kingdom girl. Age also, it used to be like a 30-40 years difference between boy and girl. Like that also they marry. When Krishnadevaraya, king, who went to war with a Gajapatis, Orissa, then they offered, their younger daughter to Krishnadevaraya. Krishnadevaraya's younger wife is from Gajapatis. It means whenever you win, and that's what they used to give some offer. Like a Kanya, they used to offer as a Dhanam. Kanya Dhanam, they used to give. And he is not won in any way. He just kidnapped like a coward from the back door, sending and Mayopayam and Mosam. One was the Mayopayam, sending Maricha. Second one is cheat, absolutely cheating. How can you do this? And how can you talk like this again? You're talking like you're a great warrior, you want something. He says that, what wealth you want. Why Sita Mata needs any wealth? Yesterday I said, she's a daughter of King Janaka. And she is daughter-in-law of Emperor. Why she needs all this kind of a nonsense wealth from Ravana? Ravana's wealth is not by one. It was again confiscated by his own brother Kubera. Right? That's what his wealth is there. And then, hey, Dashakantha, you have a 10 heads, right? You are talking like this, and why not you are going to burn like a standing itself? Why this adharma is not burning you? That's enough. One Pativrata's word, and that will chase the person. That's why he burned. End of the day. When complete adharmam comes, that's what Krishna says, right? When full of adharma, Shishupala is the better example, best example. Once you fill your account, that's it. There is no more, not even a one breath left. And God will take care of. The Prakriti will take care of that person. And she says that, and you are a Shurena Dhanadhabratra Balai Samuditena Cha Apokya Ramang Kasmadhi Dara Chauryantvaya Krita. What kind of insult to you? You are stolen someone else's wife. Is that right? And then you are talking like this. Do you know who is Rama? Neela Jimuta Sankashaha. Because you never seen Rama. That's why you don't know what is Rama. Do you know how Rama looks like? Hey Ravana? Because you never had a face-to-face contact, right? That's why you are underestimating Rama. Let me tell you who is Rama. Do you know how Rama looks like? Neela Jimuta Sankashaha. Like when the black water clouds comes, how Gambhiram it looks the sky. Sometimes people may scare of looking up that sky. When full rain clouds comes, Los Angeles we don't see those rains and those clouds at all. Whatever that little rain comes and people are scared of that also itself. Very little rain. But there are higher rains. If you go a little bit of north side or middle, one time I'm going to some puja when I was in Oklahoma City. I can't even see the road at all by the rain. Each raindrop like this big, like a top. On the top of the car it's making, I got scared. I have to pull over the car and then park it. Like, what happens? I will go back to home or not? That kind of clouds and that big water drops and rain. Rama with raised shoulders, he is like that Neela Jimuta Sankasha Mahabhuja Shirodharaha. Like very raised shoulders, because Rama is not, even though Rama, while saying of Rama, he looks like here like a Sukumara Rama. But real Rama may not be this Sukumara Rama, probably a Karunya Rama, not Sukumara Rama. Rama also well trained by Vishwamitra. And Bala, Atibala, so many knowledges are there, so much trained body. And is able to kill 14,000 demons with just one hand. It means one person. Then just you imagine how Rama looks like. The tall person, his hands all the way to his knees. And that Rama, Simha Sattva Gati Shriman. How he walks, you know, Ravana? Ravana, you walk like a Rakshasa Raja. But do you know how Rama walks? Because you've never seen that, right? Do you ever seen as a king of the forest? Big Simham, not today's Simham. Those days Simhas are a lot bigger than what we are seeing today. How we reduced, those animals are also reduced. Animals, elephants are reduced, Simhas are reduced, and humans are also reduced. All are in a short version, Lilliput's version, which we are seeing now on the locum. But those days they are taller than, stronger than, longer than us. Their life also. They're very strengthful. Right? Rama Banam, just to visualize this way. I'll give you to have a correct visualization on Ramachandra Prabhu. Rama Banam, one Rama Bana will hit 7 palm trees. And today, take any kind of arrow, even it can come other side of one palm tree. Because palm trees have a lot of fiber in it. It stops. But Rama Banam probably a larger than today's spear. You know, you see a big spears, right? Probably larger than that. Then only it can break 7 of those palm trees. Those palm trees also larger than today's palm trees. You know, there is one sage, one kind of a great person in Andhra. His name Veera Brahma. And he, he analyzed the future. The Bhavishyavani, we call, right? Talking about the future. He says, ongoing, the human, they become shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter, where this kind of a plant, they will put the ladder. Today, if you compare this plant, then they put the ladder to that plant. And that's what we will be in future. Already that's what's happening. We are becoming weaker and shorter. 1 gallon milk from garage to home. Today's strength of the human. 1 5-gallon water bottle to just lift it and put it on the water, the filter. See the strength. Can they do 10 same way, one after other? Or they can bring 2 gallons milk like a 10 times from here and there. That's it. Their exercise is done for that week. That's what the strength which we are seeing. I am talking about not trained gym people. I am talking about common person. You should born with some kind of a strength. Where is that? That shows us how weak we are. How weak we are becoming. We cannot take little cold. We cannot take little hot. Either way we cannot take it. And we don't take wind, and we can't live without wind. Such a way this entire universe should be under some kind of a roof, and then give, completely covered things, like a completely protected way. Then only probably the future human can survive. Longer life. And then how deep tajikva agralochanaha. And how the Rama is. And that's what Sita Mata is saying to him. Hey Rama, hey Ravana, be careful. When Rama comes and you are no more. And also, who cares of your wealth? You are talking about your wealth, right? Do you know how I am feeling of your wealth? If one person wears so much of red color ornaments, wearing of a red clothes, and so much of wealthy ornaments and precious ornaments, nowhere it is not available. Nowhere you cannot compare that ornaments with anything else. But you are for me Smashana Chaitya Pratimaha. Standing in the Smashanam, there is a Chandana Vruksham in the Smashanam. Anyone will go and cut that Chandanam and then bring and then use for their body. They will try to go to Smashana Vruksham anything. They don't even go to Smashanam. How can they get from the Smashanam? You also, your wealth and you are equal into Smashana Chaitya. A burial ground plant. Who wants to touch that? And who wants to see that? Even that vruksham in the night looks like Pishacham. Right? You know, we in our back home, there is one village coming from there to our home. There used to be a little bit of tombs. You know, those days farmers, they put their tombs under their farming land under the tree, right? Past that, you know, probably 100 feet, my God, you know, scare. Because the tree, if any one leaf or one branch shakes, that's it. Our heart is dropped to the floor. Because we think that is probably a pishachi or bhutam or something, pretam or something is coming. Because just one tomb we are talking about. Now, what about there is a big smashanam and there is a tree middle of this smashanam? And you are like that too. What else can example Sita Mata can say to Ravana other than this? You are just like who has a pranam, but you are equivalent to Pishacham. Then anyone will like Pishacham, or anyone will take from the Pishacham, or anyone will marry the Pishacham, or anyone wants to live with the Pishacham? No. That's what you to me. Then this answer is not enough. Then, of course, Ravana's eyes become with like blood. You know, all inside of the eye is showing like a blood is falling from his eye. And that kind of agraham kopam he got. And then he ordered all the demons. There are very different kind of alien demons right around Sita Mata. He said, whatever you do, whatever you torture her, and make sure she will agree and she should marry me. And that's what he ordered to them. Then as soon as he's that kopam, there are several wives came along with him, right? You know, you remember yesterday, while Ravana wants to wake up, there are Brahma Rakshasas are making Brahma Ghosha, right? I said, any Brahmana with bad habits and knowing of the Vedam, what we should call that Brahmana? I said yesterday, Brahma Rakshasa. Who knows Vedas and who lives like Rakshasa, then that Brahmana is called as Brahma Rakshasa. And those Brahma Rakshasas, and they know Vedam, right? They are chanting to wake up the Ravana. Then when Ravana wakes up and he should walk towards all those chantings and then do his Nitya Karma. Instead of that, going into the front door, and he took back door with his wives and all having of a Sura, Panam and everything, then he turned towards the Ashokavana. Probably they are all waiting in front of the door, Ravana will come. Because all the Vandi Magadhas are there, right, to praise the Ravana. Ravana, you are this, Ravana, hey, Raja Raja, Raja Martanda, Rajaposhaka, Rakshasa Raja. They have to sing about Ravana there. They are waiting. But he is not into front door. He went into back door as soon as he woke up. Morning Brahmi Muhurta Kalam is completely covered with Kama. And that kind of a Sattvika Samayam. Right? Brahmi Muhurtam is a Sattvika Samayam. And what should do? You should do Daiva Karma. And you should prepare for the Sandhya. And prepare for the sun. For Nitya Karma. Instead of that, he went to Sita Mata to talk all this nonsense. Then all the wives who are with him, only wives are there because men are not allowed. Because Sita Mata is there and his Antapuram, his backyard. Men are all in front door. They are waiting for Ravana. With wives only he came. All the wives say, Ravana, you know, don't worry, we are all your wives, you know, whichever way you want, we will come with you. Let's have another party, let's continue. Even though just we finished, you know, yesterday midnight. But still we will continue again one more party. Why you worry for Sita? Let's go back to our Antapuram and let's have again drink and whatever you want, let's do. You are like a Indra, you know, you are like a Devata. Your Balam cannot compare with anyone. Just she's a Vachalam. And she's talking just like that. But don't care of that. Let's go back to Antapura. And that's what all the women, all the wives, they are able to convince the Ravana. And now they are all went to, again back to his Antapura. Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha Apadam Apahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Sri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham. Om Vedyaya Meghashyamalamurtaye Umtam Mohanarupaya Punyaslokaya Mangalam. Bol Sita Ramachandra Bhagavani ki Jai. Bol Pavana Sutta Hanumani ki Jai. Apadam Apahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Sri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham. Ityuktva Maithilim Raja Ravana Shatru Ravana Sandishya cha tatas sarva rakshasir nijagamaha.
Nishkrante rakshasendrate punarantah purangate rakshasyo bhima rupa asta sita samavidruvuhu.
Tatas sita mupagamya rakshasya krodha murchitaha param parushaya vacha vaidehi midamabruvan.
Paulastasya varishthasya ravanasya mahatmanaha dashagrivasya bharyatvam sitena bahumanyase.
Tadastvekajata nama rakshasi vakyam abravit आमंत्र्य क्रोधतां राक्षसी सीतां करतलोदरीं.
प्रजापतीनां षण्णान्तु चतुर्धो यः प्रजापतिः मानसो ब्रह्मणः पुत्रः पुलस्त्य इति विश्रुतः.
पुलस्तस्य तु तेजस्वी महर्षिर्मानसः सुतः नाम्ना स विश्रवा नाम प्रजापति समप्रभः.
तस्य पुत्रो विशालाक्षी रावणश्चतु रावणः तस्य त्वं राक्षसेन्द्रस्य भार्या भवितुमर्हसि.
मयोक्तं चारु सर्वाङ्गी वाक्यं किं नानुमन्यसे ततो हरिजटा नाम राक्षसी वाक्यमब्रवीत्.
विवर्त्यनेने कोपान्मार्जासुरेक्षण येन देवा त्रयस्त्रिंशद्देवराजश्च जिताः.
तस्य त्वं राक्षसेन्द्रस्य भार्या भवितुमर्हसि वीरोत्सिक्तस्य शूरस्य सङ्ग्रामेष्वनिवर्तिनः.
ततस्तु प्रघसा नाम राक्षसी क्रोधमूर्छिता भर्सयन्ती तदा घोरम् इदं वचनमब्रवीत्.
प्रियां बहुमतां भार्यां त्यक्त्वा राजा वीर्योत्सिक्तस्य शूरस्य सङ्ग्रामेष्वनिवर्तिनः बलिनो वीर्ययुक्तस्य भार्या त्वं किं न लप्स्यसे.
प्रियां बहुमतां भार्यां त्यक्त्वा राजा महाबलः सर्वासां च महाभागान् त्वामुपैष्यति रावणः.
समृद्धं स्त्री सहस्रेण नानारत्नोपशोभितम् अन्तःपुरं समुत्सृज्य त्वामुपैष्यति रावणः.
अन्या तु विकटा नामा राक्षसी वाक्यमब्रवीत् असकृद्देवता युद्धे नागगन्धर्वदानवा.
निर्जिताः समरे येन सते पार्श्वमुपागतः तस्य सर्वसमृद्धस्य रावणस्य महात्मनः.
किमद्य राक्षसेन्द्रस्य भार्या त्वं नेच्छसे धमे ततस्तु दुर्मुखी नामा राक्षसी वाक्यमब्रवीत्.
यस्य सूर्यो न तपति भीतो यस्य च मारुतः न वाति स्मायतापाङ्गे किं त्वं तस्य न तिष्ठसि.
पुष्पवृष्टिं च तरवोमुचुर्यस्य वैभयात् शैलाश्च शुभ्रपानीयं जलदाश्च यदेच्छति.
तस्य नैऋतराजस्य राजराजस्य भामिनी किं त्वं न कुरुषे बुद्धिं भार्यार्धे रावणस्य हि.
साधु ते तत्त्वतो देवी कथितं साधु भामिनी गृहाण सुस्मिते वाक्यम् अन्यथा न भविष्यसि.
इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे आदिकाव्ये वाल्मीकीये चतुर्विंशतिसहस्रिकायां संहितायां श्रीमत्सुन्दरकाण्डे त्रयोविंशः सर्गः. आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. Then they have to convince first again samadana bheda dandopayas, right? Then Ravana said that convince her and whichever way. Then once Ravana he left from there and he went back to his Antapuram. Then the Rakshasas came close to Sita Mata. Then they are all started, hey Sita, probably they heard Sita Mata is talking, Ravana is, great and Rama is very great and Rama is, no one is equivalent to Rama. Banam is great and she's talking about so much of Lord Rama, right? And that's why probably they heard. Now they want to say about Ravana. But here is, when you are a bad person, example, he went to steal something and you have stolen something, then you use as a great person of your grandfather and probably as a very great person, is a noble person. If you use his name, not only spoiling your name, you are spoiling his name also. And is a hardship also spoiled by you. That's why the lineage is so important to protect our lineage history. Right? If they don't protect upcoming people of your hard work, then whatever you worked hard to gain a good name, and with this kind of a bad activity just spoil. And who is Ravana? Then there is a Ekajata. Probably she is having only one mudi on her head, called Ekajata, one Rakshasi, and she started talking to Sita. She is doing conversation with Sita. And how? Amantriya krodhatam rakshim. And then the eyes she made bigger and red color and like rotating inside, looking to Sita. Hey, Sita, what nonsense are you talking? What are you talking to the Rakshasa Raja Ravana? How dare are you to talk to him like that? Do you know who is he? First listen what I am saying. There are Prajapatis. How many? 6 Prajapatis are there. Shannam. You know, the 4th Prajapati is a Manasa Putra of 4-headed Brahma. Where he was born from? Manasa. Heart of the Brahma is a Manasa Putra of 4-headed Brahma. His name Pulastya. And that Pulastya is having a one son. Right? Prajapati means they are the one, they are Srishtikartas of this universe, right? Each Prajapati, they created something for this universe. Their contribution is enormous to this universe. And that kind of a great person's grandson is Ravana. And son of Pulastya Prajapati is Vishravaso Prajapati. And Vishravaso Prajapati's son is Ravana Brahma. That Brahma name goes on. And the Ravana, who know this Ravana is a Shatru Ravana. He will completely irritate his enemies. No one can stand in front of him. And there is no Shatru for him. And that kind of a great Ravana are refusing. You don't want to become his wife. What kind of ego you are having, ahankaram you are having? How can you answer that to Ravana? And then one more Rakshasastri came. Her name is Harijata. And then she is also like a rotating of her eyes, like a big eyes, and talking to Sita Mata. Hey, you do not have any, arhata to marry Ravana, because Ravana wants to marry you. That's why, we are all behind you, all are around you. But you don't have any right to marry. You don't have any, like what you call the arhata. What do we call in English? Arhata means? Suddenly I forgot. Yes, the qualification. You do not have that to marry the Ravana. Yena devas trayastrimshat devarajascha nirjitaha tasyatvam rakshasendrasya bharya bhavitumarhasi. There are devas trayastrimshat. There are so many, 32 devatas. 32 devatas cannot stand in front of Ravana. Then you can talk like that to Ravana. And then, why you are not accepting him as your husband? And like that, talking to her. And also, one more Rakshasi came. Her name is Praghasa. She says already, there is a Mandodari. And Mandodari is Sarva Saubhagyavati. And Mandodari has so much of love on Ravana. But still, Ravana wants to marry you. My God, he wants to make you as a top of all the wives. Why you are not accepting? And then one more Rakshasi, her name is Vikata. And she says that, in the war of Devatas, Yaksha, Naga, Gandharva, Danavaha, everyone surrendered to Ravana. No one cannot stand in front of Ravana. Many times he defeated them. Not one. And why you are not accepting him as your husband? And there is another Rakshasi came. Her name is Durmukhi. And she says, hey, Sita, listen carefully. Yasya Suryo na tapati. When Ravana is coming outside of the Antapuram, if there is probably a summer and probably a noon time, and where that heart is almost all 110 or 109, then Ravana is outside, then immediately Surya Bhagavan, he reduces his tapam. He makes his weather completely comfortable. And then, yasya bhito yasya cha marutaha. The Maruti, the wind, air, also scared of Ravana. He brings a wonderful fragrances from everywhere and he blows towards the Ravana. He'll make sure that he can't be a discomfort. And that's what the Rakshasa Raja's power. What are you thinking, hey Sita? And why not you marry him. If you don't, then I am telling, because I am a well-wisher of you. If you don't marry him and you are not going to live, it means we are going to kill you. And that this chapter is ended. Go to 24th now. Om Apadam Apahartaram Dataram Sarvasampada Lokabhiramam Sri Ramam Bhujo Bhujo Namamyaham. बोल सीतारामचंद्र भगवान की जय, बोल राजा रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, बोल पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। ततः सीतामुपागम्य राक्षसो विकृतारणाः परुषं परुषा नरः मूचस्तां वाक्यमप्रियम्।
किन्त्वमन्तः पुरे सीते सर्वभूतमनोहरे महार्षैनोपेतेन वा समनुमन्यसे।
मानुषी मानुषस्यैव भार्या त्वं बहुमन्यसे प्रत्याहारमनो रामात् न त्वं जातु भविष्यसि।
त्रैलोक्यवसु भोक्तारं रावणं राक्षसेश्वरं भर्तारुपसंगम्य विहरस्व यथा सुखम्।
मानुषी मानुषं तन्तु राममिच्छसि शोभने राज्यात् भ्रष्टमसिद्धार्थं विक्लबं त्वमनिन्दिते।
राक्षसीनां वच श्रुत्वा सीता पद्मनिभेक्षणा नेत्राभ्यामश्रुपूर्णाभ्यामिदं वचनमब्रवीत्।
यदिदं लोकविद्विष्टम् उदाहरथ संगताः नैतन्मनसि वाक्यं ये किल्बिषं प्रतिभाति वः।
न मानुषी राक्षसस्या भार्या भवितुमर्हति कामं खादतमां सर्वा न करिष्यामि वो वचः।
दीनो वा राज्यहीनो वा यो मे भर्ता समे गुरुः तं नित्यमनुरक्तास्मि यथा सूर्यं सुवर्चला।
यथा शची महाभागा शक्रं समुपतिष्ठति अरुन्धति वसिष्ठं च रोहिणी शशिनं यथा।
लोपामुद्रा यथा अगस्त्यं सुकन्याच्छवनं यथा सावित्री सत्यवन्तं च कपिलं श्रीमती यथा।
सौदा सम्मदयन्ती वा केशिनी सगरं यथा नैषधं दमयन्ती वा भैमीपतिमनुव्रता।
तथाहमिक्ष्वाकुवरं रामं पतिमनुव्रत सीतायाः वचनं श्रुत्वा राक्षस्य क्रोधमुच्छिताः।
भर्त्सयन्ति स्म परुषैर्वाक्यैरावणचोदिताः अवलीनस्तनिर्वाक्यो हनुमां शिंशुपाद्रुमे।
सीतां सन्तर्जयन्ती स्ता राक्षसीरशृणोत्कपिः तामभिक्रम्य संक्रुद्धा वेपमानां समन्ततः।
वृषं संलिहुर्दीप्तान्तरलम्बादशनच्छदाद् ऊचुश्च परमः क्रुद्धाः प्रगुह्याशु परश्वथान्।
नेयमर्हति भर्तारं रावणं राक्षसाधिपं संभर्त्स्यमाना भीमाभिराक्षसेभिर्वरानना।
सा बाष्पमपमार्झन्ती शिंशुपां तामुपागमत् ततस्तां शिंशुपां सीता राक्षसीभिः समावृता।
अभिगम्य विशालाक्षी तस्थौ शोकपरिप्लुता तां कुशां दीनवदनां मलिनाम्बरधारिणीं।
प्रश्रयाञ्चक्रिरे सीतां राक्षस्यस्तां समन्ततः ततस्तां विनता नाम राक्षसी भीमदर्शना।
अब्रवीत् कुपिताकारा कराला निर्नतोदरी सीते पर्याप्तमे तावत् भर्तृस्नेहो निदर्शितः।
सर्वत्राधिकृतं भद्रे व्यसनायोपकल्पते परितिष्ठास्मि भद्रन्ते मानुषस्ते कृतो विधिः।
ममापि तु वचः पथ्यं ब्रुवन्त्याः कुरु मैथिली रावणं भज भर्तारं भर्तारं सर्वरक्षसा।
क्रान्तं रूपवन्तं च सुरेशमिव वासवं दक्षिणं त्यागशीलं च सर्वस्य प्रियदर्शनम्।
मानुषं कृपणं रामं त्यक्त्वा रावणमाश्रय दिव्याङ्गरागा वैदेही दिव्याभरणभूषिता।
अद्य प्रभृति सर्वेषां लोकानामीश्वरी भव अग्ने स्वाहा यथा देवी शचीवेन्द्रस्य शोभने।
किन्ते रामेण वैदेही कृपणेन गतायुषा एतदुक्तं च मे वाक्यं यदि त्वं न करिष्यसि।
अस्मिन् मुहूर्ते सर्वास्त्वां भक्षयिष्यामहे वयम् अन्या तु विकटा नामालम्बमानपयोधरा।
अब्रवीत् कुपितां सीतां मुष्टिमुद्यम्य गर्जति बहून्यप्रियरूपाणि वचनानि सुदुर्मते।
अनुक्रोशान् विदुत्वाच्छासोढानि तव मैथिली न च नः कुरुषे वाक्यं हितं कालपुरस्कृतम्।
आनीतासि समुद्रस्य पारमन्यैर्दुरासदं रावणान्तःपुरं घोरं प्रविष्टा चासि मैथिली।
रावणस्य गृहे युर्धानस्माभिस्तु सुरक्षितां न त्वां शक्तः परित्रातुमपि साक्षात् पुरन्दरः।
कुरुष्व हितवादिन्या वचनं मम मैथिली अलमश्रु प्रपातेन त्यज शोकमनर्धकम्
भज प्रीतिं प्रहर्षञ्चात्यजयितां नित्यदैन्यतां सीते राक्षसराजेन सह क्रीड यथा सुखम्
जानासि यथा भीरु स्त्रीणां यौवनमध्रुवम् यावन्नते व्यतिक्रामे तावत् सुखमवाप्नुहि
ध्यानानि च रम्याणि पर्वतोपवनानि च सह राक्षसराजेन चरत्वं मदिरेक्षणे
स्त्रीसहस्राणि ते देवी वशे स्थास्यन्ति सुन्दरि रावणं भज भर्तारं सर्वरक्षसाम्
वाक्यवादे हृदयं भक्षयिष्यामि मैथिली यदि मे वा कृतं वाक्यं न यथावत् करिष्यसि
ततश्चण्डोदरी नाम राक्षसी क्रोधमुच्छिता भ्रामयन्ती महच्छूलम् इदं वचनमब्रवीत्
मां हृडलोलाक्षीं त्रासोत्कम्पिपयोधरां रावणेनुतां दृष्ट्वा दौहृदो मे महानभूत्
यत्कृत्प्रियमथोत्पीडं हृदयं च सबन्धनम् अन्त्राण्यपि तथा शीर्षं खादेयमिति मे
ततस्तु प्रघसा नाम राक्षसी वाक्यमब्रवीत् कण्ठमस्यानुशंसायाः पीडयामन्यमास्यते
निवेद्यतां ततो राज्ञे मानुषी सामृतेतिह नात्र कश्चन सन्देहः खादतेति स वक्ष्यति
ततस्त्वजा मुखी नाम राक्षसी वाक्यमब्रवीत् विशस्येमा ततः सर्वाः समान् कुरुत पीडुका
विभजाम ततः सर्वा विवादो मे न रोचते पेयमानीयतां क्षिप्रं लेख्यमुच्छावचं बहु
तशूर्पणखा नाम राक्षसी वाक्यमब्रवीत् अजामुख्या यदुक्तं हि तदेव मम रोचते
सुराचानीयतां क्षिप्रं सर्वशोकविनाशिनी मानुषं मांसमास्वाद्या नृत्यामोऽथ निकुम्भिलाम्
एवं संवत्स्यामाना सा सीता सुरसुतोपमा राक्षसीभिः सुघोराभिः धैर्यं सृज्य रोदिति
इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे आदिकाव्ये वाल्मीकीये 24सहस्रिकायां संहितायां श्रीमत् सुन्दरकाण्डे 24 सर्गाः आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. And they are keep trying to convince the Sita Mata, but Sita Mata, she absolutely gives us some examples how her character is, what she is thinking. She says, I am following of Indra and Shachi Devi, Arundhati and Vasishtha, Rohini and Chandra, Lopamudra and Agastya, Sukanya and Chyavana, Savitri and Satyavanta, and Kapilam and Kapila Maharshi and Srimati, and Saudasam Madayanti, and Keshini Sagaram, Naishadham Damayanti, and these are all Pativratas. And which path they are walking, I am in that. And you cannot convince me. They say, if you don't listen, then we are going to squeeze your neck. Then we will report to Ravana, oh, she's died. Then Ravana says, eat. Then we will have nice dinner, and I am going to pull all your veins, and I am going to pull your heart, I am going to eat your lungs. Like that they started because they are mamsa bhakshakas. Once you eat any mamsam, all mamsa are mamsam, the people they say Chinese or Mongolians or someone eats dogs. You are also eating something, right? What is the difference with dog and this? Once you started eating of the meat, and what is the difference then? You can have any kind of meat, all meats are same. Oh, that meat I don't eat, this meat I don't eat. Eat everything, Already you started eating. Why not you eat everything? For them also, Rakshasa Stris in the Lanka, and this is what they do. Once they started eating up, day before yesterday we talked about, right, what was the dinner table of them, or what they had. They eat everything. They eat pigs, and they eat deers, they eat peacocks, they eat all kinds of birds, they eat tortoise, and so many animals they are eating. And these Rakshasa Stris, even Hanuman noticed that while eating of the meat, the blood is falling through their mouth on their dress, on their body. He can see the marks of the blood on their clothes. It means they are not even clean. And that kind of, that smells also, right? The what you call the flesh of the body, when they are eating just like that, and then it is on their body, and the marks are there, then that will smell bad. And all these Rakshasa Stris who are sitting around the Sita, and this is what it is, how much she can take it. And then Sita Mata, she completely lost her courage. Her dhairyam is gone because of what they are talking, how they are torturing. And then she started like crying like a big, like a roaring cry. And because she lost completely what to do now. And that's what in this chapter we give Harati to Ramachandra Prabhu. We will go to 25th chapter. Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha. Harishabhishtadayine Valipramadhanayastu Mahadhiraya Mangalam. बोल सीता रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. बोल राम भक्त हनुमान की जय. 25th chapter. ओम तथा तासां वदन्तीनां परुषं दारुणं बहु राक्षसीनाम सौम्यानां रुरोधजनकात्मजा.
एवमुक्ता तु वैदेही राक्षसेभिर्मनस्विनी उवाच परमत्रस्ता भाष्पगद्गतया गिरा.
न मानुषी राक्षसस्या भार्या भवितुमर्हति कामं खादत मां सर्वा न करिष्यामि वो वचः.
सा राक्षसी मध्यगता सीता सुरसुतोपमान शर्मलेभे दुःखार्ता रावणेन च तर्जिता.
देवते स्माधिकं सीता विंशतिवाङ्गमात्मनः वने यूथ परिभ्रष्ट मृगी कोकैर्वार्जिता.
सात्वशोकस्य विपुलां शाखामालम्ब्य पुष्पितां चिन्तयामास शोकेन भर्तारं भग्नमानसा.
सा स्नापयन्ती विपुलौ स्तनो नेत्रजलस्रवैः चिन्तयन्ती न शोकस्य तदान्तमधिगच्छति.
सा वेपमाना पतिता प्रवाते कदलीयधा राक्षसीनां भयत्रस्ता विवर्णवदना भवत्.
तस्याः सा दीर्घविपुला वेपन्त्या सीतया तदा ददृशे कंपिनी वेणी व्यालीव परिसर्पति.
सा निःश्वसन्ति दुःखार्ता शोकोपहत चेतना आर्ताव्यस्त्रुजदश्रूणि मैथिली विरलापः.
हा रामेति च दुःखार्ता हा पुनर्लक्ष्मणेति च हा श्वश्रु मम कौसल्ये हा सुमित्रेति भामिनी.
लोकप्रवाद सत्योऽयं पण्डितैः समुदाहृतः काले दुर्लभो मृत्युः त्रिया वा पुरुषस्य वा.
यत्राहमेवं क्रूराभिराक्षसीभिरिहार्दित जीवामीना रामेण मुहूर्तमपि दुःखिता.
येषामल्पपुण्या कृपणा विनशिष्याम्यनाधवत् समुद्रमध्ये नौः पूर्णा वायुवेगैरिवाहता.
भर्तारं तमपश्यन्ति राक्षसी वशमागत सीदामि खलु शोकेन कूलं तोयहतं यथा.
सम्पद्मतलपत्राक्षं सिंहविक्रान्तगामिनं धन्याः पश्यन्ति मे नाथं कृतज्ञं प्रियवादिनम्.
सर्वथा तेन हीनाय रामेण विदितात्मन तीक्ष्णं विषमिवास्वाद्य दुर्लभं मम जीवितम्.
कीदृशं तु मया पापं पुरा जन्मान्तरे कृतं येनेदं प्राप्यते दुःखं मया घोरं सुदारुणम्.
जीवितं त्यक्तुमिच्छामि शोकेन महता वृता राक्षसीभिश्च रक्षन्त्य रामो नासाद्यते मया.
धिगस्तु खलु मानुष्यं धिगस्तु परवश्यतां न शक्यं यत् परित्यक्तुम् आत्मच्छन्देन जीवितम्.
इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे आदिकाव्ये वाल्मीकीये 24सहस्रिकायां संहितायां श्रीमद् सुन्दरकाण्डे 25 सर्गः. आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. बोल सीतारामचंद्र भगवान की जय. When Sita Mata was so scared of what they are talking, she started like a crying very loud. While she is crying, she just says that, no human cannot become wife of Rakshasa. That life never be, possible. And don't think that I'm going to change my mind. If you want to eat me, go ahead and eat. Let's finish. That kind of end Sita Mata was. She's tired of answering of them. Just go ahead and do whatever you want to. If you want to eat, eat. I don't care. Then, what can we do? Hey Rama, hey Lakshmana, hey Dasharatha, hey Kausalya, Mama Shvashuru, hey. And she's raising their names and calling them and crying and crying and crying. Hey Rama, where are you? Why this kind of a life I'm having here? And hey Rama, protect him. and this kind of a life I should not get. And also, I do not have any power to leave myself, because my life is life of Rama, right? And that's why I can't even take my life, because my life, my manas with Lord Ramachandra. And crying of Sita in this chapter. Now we give Harati and we'll go to 26th chapter. Om Napadam Apahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Sri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham. Om Chaktasaketa Vasaya Chitrakuta Viharine Sevyaya Sarvajana Dhirodhataya Vandaram. Bol Sita Ramachandra Bhagavani ki Jai. Bol Pavana Sutta Hanumani ki Jai. 26th chapter. Om Prasasthashramukhi Ityevam Bruvanti Janakatmaja Adho Mukha Mukhi Bala Vilaptum Upachakrame.
Matteva Paramatteva Bhranta Chitteva Shochati Va Vrutta Kishori Va Viveshtanti Mahitale.
Rakhavasya Pramattasya Rakshasa Kamarupina Ravanena Parmadhyaham Manita Kroshati Bala.
Rakshasi Vasamapanna Brashyamana Sudarunam Chintayanti Sudukhartana Hanjivitumutsahe.
Nahi me jivitena ardho naiva ardhair nacha bhushanai. Vasantya Rakshasi Madhye Vina Ramam Maharatham.
Ashmasaramidam Nunam Adhavapyaja Ramaram Hridayam Mama Yenedam Na Dukkhena Avashiriyate.
Dhikma Manarya Masatim Yaham Tena Vinakrita Muhurtam Api Rakshami Jivitam Papa Jivita.
Kachame Jivite Shraddha Sukheva Tam Priyam Vina Bhartaram Sagarantaya Vasudhaya Priyam Vadam.
Vidyatam Bhakshatam Vapi Shariram Visrujamyaham Nachapyaham Chiram Dukkham Sahejam Priyavarjita.
Sharane Napi Savyena Sprusheyam Nishacharam Ravanam Ki Punarakim Punaraham Kamayeyam Vigarhitam.
Pratyakhyatan Najanati Atmanam Natmanakulam Yorusham Sasvabhavena Mam Pradhaitumicchati.
Shinna Bhinna Vibhakta Vadipte Vagnau Pradipita Ravanam Nopadishteyam Kim Pralapena Vashiram.
Khyata Prajna Kritagnyascha Sanukroshascha Raghava Savrutro Niranukroshaha Shanke Madbhagya Samkshaya.
Rakshasanam Sahasrani Janasthani Jaturdasha Yena Ikira Nirastani Samankinna Bhipadyate.
Niruddha Ravanenaham Alpaviryena Rakshasa Samardha Khalume Bharta Ravanam Hantu Mahave.
Viradho Dandakaranye Yena Rakshasa Pungavaha Rane Ramena Niyatas Samankinna Bhipadyate.
Kam Madhye Samudrasya Lankeyam Dushpradharshana Natu Raghava Balanam Gati Rodhiha Vidyate.
Kindutat Karanam Yena Ramo Drudhavarakramaha Rakshasa Parutam Bharyam Ishtam Nabhyavapadyate.
Yastham Mam Najanite Shanke Lakshmana Purvaja Janannapi Tejasvi Dharshanam Varshayishyati.
Rudeti Yodhigatvavam Raghavaya Nivedayate. Rudhrarajopi Sarane Ravanena Nipatitaha.
Utam Karma Mahatyena Mam Tadhabhyapyapadyata Tishtata Ravana Dvandve Vruddhena Pijatajusha.
Yadimamiha Janiyat Vartamanam Saraghavaha Adyavanirabhikruddhaha Kuryal Lokamanakshasam.
Vidhamecha Purim Lankam Shoshayecha Mahodadhim Ravanasya cha Nichasya Kirtin Nama cha Nashaye.
Tato Nihatanadhanam Rakshasinam Gruhe Gruhe Yadhahamevam Rudati Tadha Bhuyo Na Samshayaha.
Agrishya Rakshasam Lankam Kuryad Dramassa Lakshmanaha Nahitabhyam Ripur Drushto Muhurtam Abhijivati.
Shita Dhuma Kulapatha Grudhramandala Sankula Achirena Tulankeyam Shmashana Sadrushi Bhave.
Achirenaiva Kalena Prapsyamyeva Manoratham Dushprasthano Yamakhyati Sarvesham Vo Viparyayam.
Yadrushani Hadrusyante Lankaya Vashubhani Vaye Achirena Tu Kalena Bhavishyati Hadaprabha.
Nunam Lanka Hate Pape Ravane Rakshasadhame Shosham Yasya Durdharsha प्रमदा विधवा यथा
पुण्योत्सव समुत्था च नष्टभर्त्री स राक्षसी भविष्यति पुरी लङ्का नष्टभर्त्री यथाङ्गना
राक्षसकन्यानां रुदन्तीनां गृहे गृहे श्रोष्यामि न चिरादेव दुःखार्तानामिह ध्वनिम्
सान्धकाराः तद्योताहत राक्षसपुङ्गवा भविष्यति पुरी लङ्का निर्दग्धा रामसायकैः
यदि नाम सशूरो मां रामो रक्तान्तलोचनः जानीयाद्वर्तमानां हि रावणस्य निवेशने
अनेन तु शंसेन रावणेनाधमेन मे समयो यस्तु निर्दिष्टस्तस्य कालो यमागतः
स च मे विहितो मृत्युरस्मिन् दुष्टेन वर्तते अकार्यं येन जानन्ति नैऋताः पापकारिणः
अधर्मात्तु महोत्पातो भविष्यति साम्प्रतं नैते धर्मं विजानन्ति राक्षसाः पिशिताशनाः
ध्रुवं मां प्रातराशार्धे राक्षसः कल्पयिष्यति साहं कथं करिष्यामि तं विना प्रियदर्शनम्
रामं रक्तान्तनयनमपश्यन्ति सुदुःखिता यदि कश्चित् प्रदाता मे विषस्याद्य भवेदिह
चित्रं वैवस्वतं देवं पश्येयं पतिना विना नाजानाज्जीवतीं रामः समां लक्ष्मणपूर्वजः
जानन्तौ तौ न कुर्यातां नोर्व्यां हि मम मार्गणं नूनं ममैव शोकेन स वीरो लक्ष्मणाग्रजः
देवलोकमितो यातः त्यक्त्वा देहं महीतले धन्या देवाः स गन्धर्वाः सिद्धाश्च परमर्षयः
मम पश्यन्ति येनाधं रामं राजीवलोचनम्
धन्या देवाः स गन्धर्वाः सिद्धाश्च परमर्षयः
मम पश्यन्ति येनाधं रामं राजीवलोचनम्.
This is a wonderful shloka and this is a Nitya Parayana shloka. Everyone can chant this shloka every day. It is in 26th chapter, 41st shloka. And that gives enormous protection of Ramachandra Prabhu, and that also gives ultimate surrender to the lotus feet of Ramachandra Prabhu. If you want to be always surrendered to his divine lotus feet, and chant this shloka, and Rama always he will be with you and always he protects you. Om madhava kimnu tasyardho dharma kamasya dhimatah maya ramasya raja rishir bharyaya paramatmanah
दृश्यमाने भवेत् प्रीतिः सहृदं नास्त्यपश्यतः नाशयन्ति कृतघ्नास्तु न रामो नाशयिष्यति
किन्नु मेन गुणाः केचित् किं वा भाग्यक्षयो मम याहं सीतामि रामेण हीना मुख्येन भामिनी
श्रेयो मे जीवितान् मर्तुं विहीनाया महात्मनः रामादक्लिष्टचारित्रात् शूरात् शत्रुनिबर्हणात्
अधमान्यस्तशस्त्रौ तौ वनमूले मूलफलाशिरौ भ्रातरौ हि नरश्रेष्ठौ संवृत्तौ वनगोचरौ
अथवा राक्षसेन्द्रेण रावणेन दुरात्मना छद्मना साधितौ शूरौ भ्रातरौ रामलक्ष्मणौ
अथवा राक्षसेन्द्रेण रावणेन दुरात्मना छद्मना घातितौ शूरौ भ्रातरौ रामलक्ष्मणौ
साहमेवं गते काले मर्तुमिच्छामि सर्वथा न च मे विहितो मृत्युः अस्मिन् दुःखेऽपि वर्तति
धन्या खलु महात्मानो मुनयश्चक्तकिल्बिषाः जितात्मानो महाभागाः येषां नस्तप्रिया प्रिये
प्रियान्न सम्भवे दुःखमप्रियादधिकं भयं ताभ्यां हि ये वियुज्यन्ते नमस्तेषां महात्मनां
साहं त्यक्ता प्रियार्हेण रामेण विदितात्मना प्राणां त्यक्ष्यामि पापस्य रावणस्य गतावशम् इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे आदिकाव्ये वाल्मीकीये 24सहस्रिकायां संहितायां श्रीमद् सुन्दरकाण्डे 26 सर्गः आपदामपहर्तारम् दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. Om Sita Mata, and after they talk so many shlokas, and she is See, anything, always the elders they say that even if you keep the cat in the room and start hitting, the cat will attack you back like lion. Same way, when you are keeping a Sita Mata there and torturing with so many ways and so many kinds of word, and sometimes she will lose her patience also. Then she started, why not? Then she says that, and very soon Ravana is going to be destroyed, and entire Lanka will be burned, and all the women in the houses in this Lanka, Rudatinam Grihe Grihe, everyone will cry for their husbands. And this is my shop to this Lanka. And that's what she says in this chapter. And also she says that, hey Rama, where are you? Please come and be with me. Rama always says, everyone says that Rama, when you call Rama, Rama will come and protect. I am calling you. But where are you, hey Rama, when you are going to come and protect? And that's what she is asking in this. And hey Rama, I am in I am captured by Ravana here. And hey Rama, and please come and protect. And that's what the prayer, she ends this chapter. We will go to 27 after Aarti. Om Asadjanagarim Divyam Abhichiktaya Nitaya Rajadhi Raja Rajaya Ramabhadraya Mangalam. Bol Sita Ramachandra Bhagavani ki Jai. Bol Raja Ramachandra Bhagavani ki. Bol Pavana Sutta Hanumani ki. Ityukta Sitaya Ghora Rakshasya Krodhamuchita Kaschik Jagmustada Khyatum Ravanasya Tarasvinaha.
Tatasita Upagamya Rakshasyo Ghora Darshanaha Purah Parushameka Ardhamanardhardhamadha Pruvanna.
Adyedanim Tavanarye Site Papa Vinishchaye Rakshasyo Bhakshayishyanti Mamsamedat Yatha Sukham.
Sitam tabhiranaryabihi društva santarjitam tada Rakshasi trijata vruddha shayana vakyam abravit.
Atmanam khadata naryana sitam bhakshayishyatha Janakasya sutam ishtam snusham Dasharathasya cha.
Swapno hyadyamaya drushto daruno romaharshanaha Rakshasanam abhavaya bharturasya bhavaya cha.
Eva mukta strijataya rakshasya krodhamuchhita Sarva eva bruvan bhita Trijatam tamidam vachaha.
Kadhayasvadvaya drushtaha swapnoyam kidrusho nishi Tasam shutva chuvachanam rakshasīnām mukhāchyutam.
Uvacha vachanam kale trijata swapna samshtitam Gajadantamajim divyam shibikam antarikshagam.
Yuktam hamsa sahasrena swayamāsthāya rāghavaha Shuklamalyam baradharo lakshmanena sahagataha.
Swapne chadyamaya drushta sita shuklambaravruta Sagarena parikshiptam shvetam parvatamasthita.
Ramena sangata sita bhaskarena prabhayatha Raghavasya maya drushtaha chaturdantam mahagajam.
Arudha shaila sankasham chachara saha lakshmanah Tadastau narashardulau Deepyamanau svatejasa.
Shuklamalyam baradharau janakim paryupasthitau Tatastasya nagasya agre hyakashastasya dantinaha.
Bhartra parigruhitasya janaki skandhamashtita Bharturankat samutpatya tata kamaralochana.
Chandra suryau maya drushta panina parimarshati Tadastabhyam kumarabhyam astitas sagajottamaha.
Sitaya cha vishalaksha lankaya uparisthitah Pandurarshabhayuktena rathena ashtayuja swayam.
Ihopayatah kakustas sitaya saha bharyaya Lakshmanena saha bhratras.
Baradharo lakshmanena saha gataha Tatonyatra maya drushto Ramas satyaparakramaha Lakshmanena saha bhratra Sitaya saha viryavan.
Arupya pushpakam divyam vimanam surya sannibham Uttaram dishamalokya jagama purushottamaha.
Evam swapne maya drushto Ramo Vishnu parakramah लक्ष्मणेन सह भ्रात्र सीतया सह भार्यया
न हि रामो महातेजा शक्यो जेतुं सुरासुरैः राक्षसैर्वापि चान्यैः वा स्वर्गपावजै जनैरिव
रावणश्च मया दृष्टः क्षितौ तैलसमुत्क्षितः रक्तवासाः पिबन्मत्तः करवीरकृतस्रजः
विमानात् पुष्पकादद्य रावणः पतितो भुवि कृष्यमाणस्त्रिया दृष्टो मुण्डः कृष्णाम्बरः पुनः
रथेन खरयुक्तेन रक्तमाल्यानुलेपनः पिबंस्तैलं हसन्नृत्यन् भ्रान्तचित्ताकुलेन्द्रियः
गर्दभेन ययौ शीघ्रं दक्षिणां दिशमास्थितः पुनरेव मया दृष्टो रावणो राक्षसेश्वरः
पतितो वाक्षिरा भूमौ गर्दभात् भयमोहितः सहसोत्थाय सम्भ्रान्तो भयार्तो मदविह्वलः
उन्मत्त इव दिग्वासा दुर्वाक्यं प्रलपन् बहु दुर्गन्धं दुस्सहं घोरं तिमिरं नरकोपमम्
बलभङ्गं प्रविश्याशु मग्नस्तत्र स रावणः प्रस्थितो दक्षिणामाशां प्रविष्टो कर्दमं हरणम्
कण्ठे बद्ध्वा दशग्रीवं प्रमदारक्तवासिनी काली कर्दमलिप्ताङ्गी दिशं यां प्रकर्षति
एवं तत्र मया दृष्टः कुम्भकर्णो निशाचरः रावणस्य सुताः सर्वे दुष्टास्तैलसमुत्क्षिताः
वराहेण चग्रीवशुमारेण चेन्द्रजित् पुष्पेण कुम्भकर्णश्च प्रयाता दक्षिणां दिशम्
एकस्तत्र मया दृष्टः श्वेतच्छत्रो विभीषणः शुक्रमाल्याम्बरधरः शुक्लगन्धानुलेपनः
शङ्खदुन्दुभिर्घोषैः नृत्तगीतैरलङ्कृतः आरुह्य शैलसङ्काशं मेघस्तनितनिस्वनम्
चतुर्दन्तं गजं दिव्यम् आस्ते तत्र विभीषणः चतुर्भिः सचिवैः सार्धं वैहायसमुपस्थितः
समाजश्च मया दृष्टो गीतवादित्र निस्वनः पिबतां रक्तमाल्यानां रक्षसां रक्तवाससाम्
लङ्का चेयं पुरी रम्या सवाजिरथ कुञ्जरा सागरे पतिता दृष्टा भग्र गोपुर तोरणा
लङ्का दृष्टा मया स्वप्ने रावणेनाभिरक्षिता दग्धा रामस्य दूतेन वानरेण तरस्विना
नीत्वा तैलं प्रनुस्ताश्च प्रहसन्त्यो महास्वनाः लङ्कायां भस्मरूक्षायां प्रविष्टा राक्षसस्त्रियः
कुम्भकर्णादयश्चेमे सर्वे राक्षसपुङ्गवाः रक्तं निवसनं गृह्य प्रविष्टा गोमयह्रदे
अवगच्छत नश्यध्वं सीतामापस राघवः घातयेत् परमामर्षि सर्वैः सार्धं हि राक्षसैः
प्रियां बहुमतां भार्यां वनवासमनुव्रतां बर्स्थितां तर्जितां वापि नानुमंस्यति राघवः
क्रूरवाक्यैर्वः सान्त्वमेवाभिधीयताम् अभियाचामवैदेहीम् एतद्धि मम रोचते
यस्यामेवं विधः स्वप्नो दुःखितायां प्रदृश्यते सा दुःखैर्विविधैर्मुक्ता प्रियं प्राप्नोत्यनुत्तमम्
भर्त्सितामपि याचध्वम् राक्षस्य किं विवक्षय राघवाद्धिभयं घोरम् राक्षसानामुपस्थितम्
प्रणिपात प्रसन्ना हि मैथिली जनकात्मजा अलमेषा परित्रातुं राक्षस्यो महतो भयात्
अपि चास्या विशालाक्षा न किञ्चिदुपलक्षये विरूपमपि चाङ्गेषु सुसूक्ष्ममपि लक्षणम्
छाया वैगुण्यमात्रं तु शङ्खे दुःखमुपस्थितम् अदुःखार्हामि मां देवीं वैहायसमुपस्थिता
अर्धसिद्धिं तु वैदेह्याः पश्याम्यहमुपस्थिताम् राक्षसेन्द्रविनाशं च विजयं राघवस्य च
निमित्तभूतमेतत्तु श्रोतुमस्या महत्प्रियं दृश्यचेत स्फुरच्छक्षुः पद्मपत्रमिवायतम्
ईशश्च हृषितो वास्याः दक्षिणायाख्यदक्षिणः अकस्मादेव वैदेह्य बाहुरेकः प्रकम्पते
करेणुहस्तप्रतिमः सव्यश्चोरुणनुत्तमः वेपमानः सूचयति राघवं पुरतः स्थितम्
पक्षी च शाखानिलयं प्रविष्टः पुनः पुनश्चोत्तमसान्त्ववादी सुस्वागतां वाचमुदीरयानः पुनः पुनश्चोदयतीव हृष्टः ततस्सा ह्रीमती बाला भर्तृर्विजय हर्षिता अवोचत् यदि तत्तद्ध्य भवेयं शरणं हि वः। इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे आदिकाव्ये वाल्मीकीये चतुर्विंशतिसहस्रिकायां संहितायां श्रीमद् सुन्दरकाण्डे 27 सर्गः। आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। बोल सीतारामचंद्र भगवान की जय। बोल पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। This chapter is so powerful and it is very big. And in this chapter, Sita Mata was so scared, right, in the previous chapter. And whatever Sita Mata says that, the final word, right? What do? You want to kill and eat me? Then do that. Then what else they can do now? All final option is gone now. See, what they are scaring her, we want to eat you. Then she is ready. Come on, cut, take it. Then what else they can scare her? They lost their final option also because of that final scare, final caution. Final caution is given. There is nothing else is there to scare off her. Do whatever you want. Hey Rakshasas, hey demons, do whatever you want. And then if you want to eat yourself, do go ahead and you eat yourself if I am not enough. Atmanam khadata narya nasitam bhakshayishyati. And like that. And also there is a one Trijata. You heard about Ekajata, right? Now Trijata talks and she gives such a scare news to entire Rakshasa Kulam, Rakshasa Lokam. She says, hey, do you know who is she? She is Snusha, daughter-in-law of Dasharatha. You think that you can able to eat her? Hey Rakshasas, you cannot even touch her. You are not realizing. Because they all sleep a lot, right? Because they are demons. And while I am sleeping, I got a very scary dream. Very scary dream. And when Trijata said that, then all the demons are so scared. Hey Trijata, and what was that? And what kind of dream you got? Can you please, explain to us? Describe what you got in your dream. Then she says that the Ramachandra Prabhu having of a nice white clothes with golden border and all, and coming on, Hamsa Tulika Vimana. And that's what Bahubali movie shows, where there are thousands of Hamsas will carry Ramachandra Prabhu. And the thought probably taken by here from Sundarakanda. Trijata Swapna Vrittantam shows like that. And whatever you see in a Bahubali movie, how that hero is coming in that Hamsa Tulika Vimanam. And that's what it is here in Sundarakanda, Trijata Swapna Vrittantam. Just you visualize that and take that hero, heroine from there and keep Rama, Sita, Lakshmana in that. That's all it is. And that kind of, you have to see that, right? And really, that director is able to see that, what was described here. And then they're all there, and then they are here, and then they took you, and then while going back, they took Pushpaka Vimana and they left. Who is Pushpaka Vimana is? The Ravana's Pushpaka Vimana. Means Ravana is gone by the time. Then immediately they will ask a second question, right? Then what happened to Ravana? Because Rama came and he took Pushpaka Vimanam in your dream, then something should happen to Ravana, right? Otherwise he will stop, right? Then what happened to Ravana? You know what happened to Ravana? Ravanascha. She says, Maya Drishtaha. I was seen Ravana Taira Samutkhitaha. He was fallen Kshitau into sesame oil. Sesame oil is what? It's a bad luck. Not only sesame oil, Raktavasaha, complete red color clothes. Kings never wear red color clothes. White color golden border clothes they wear. And white chatram they will hold on them. That shows of their strength. And then here is in Raktavasaha, Piban Mattaha, Karavira Kritasrajaha. And there are red color, Karavira Pushpa means a red color flowers, and that kind of a red color flower mala is wearing, and talking like a mad person, and then pibam stailam hasan rutyan, and drinking of sesame oil, and dancing, and laughing without reason, and then bhranta chitta kulendra, like a mad person, and then he's sitting on the donkey and going towards Dakshina Disha. What is called for? If anyone, that kind of a dream comes, then Mrityu is going to come. If anyone is traveling towards south side, then Mrityu is welcoming, calling, come my side. Your time is over. And then Mrityu is calling him. And then not only him, and also after that he was fallen into malam. Malam means all the bad shit. He was fallen in that. And after that his brothers also. Except Vibhishana. Then Vibhishana, how I saw Vibhishana, you know, Ekastatraha Maya Drushtaha Aham Drushtavan. The Vibhishana is having a Shveta Chhatra. And then what Shveta umbrella symbolizes? He will be emperor. He will be king. That's what that umbrella says. The white umbrella. And then it means when Ravana is gone and Pushpaka Vimanam Rama took it, then who will be the king of this Lanka then? Vibhishana. He will be the Lanka. And that's what she said. And all the Rakshasa Stris are so scared. While she is talking like that, then suddenly Sita Mata's left eye started blinking. See that blinking of eye, some people will say, oh, that is called Mudha Nammakam, you know, all the mad people will believe all those things. But you know, lakhs of years ago, probably thousands of years ago, Ramayanam said that how your body responds. If your body won't respond, then what else can tell you then? See, when you go to the cold, immediately you will see like a little bit small bumps. When you are feeling so happy, then you are, what we call that? Goosebumps. Body is telling you something, right? That shows you are either Ashcharyam or you are in so much of happiness. Your body immediately responded. You believe that. But you don't believe this. While you are goosebump, then you should say, that is Mudha Nammakam, my goose always will bump. Can we say that? No. Same way, as soon as Trijata is talking about Rama, Lakshmana, and talking about Ravana, Kumbhakarna, and Indrajit and all those demons, same time, Sita Mata is getting a very good signs from the nature. Her body is responding to her. Suddenly left eye started blinking. Left shoulder is started like a moving off, like a prakampanam. Then, and left thigh is started shaking. These are all very good signs. Same time Valmiki Maharshi says, so beautiful shloka here. Pakshi cha shakha nilayam pravishtaha. When Pakshi, when bird is coming and sitting on the branches of the tree, and again and again, what you call like a kujitam, you know, kujanam, what we call that in English, while bird is making like a bird. While bird is making sounds, what we call that in English? Like a bird noises are so soothing, right? Huh? Like that's what bird is making a very soothing sounds, like a kokila ganam, and that's one kind of a the pikaha ganam is coming from the tree, and also how Valmiki felt, you know that he says, hey Site, do not worry. So swagatam vacha mudirayanaha, and you know Rama is in front of you, and so say swagatam to Rama. And actually here all our great Acharya says that Pakshisha Shakha Nilayam Pravishtaha is Hanuman. He is sitting there, right? Now he is going to talk, right? And which gives such a santvanam to Sita Mata. That Swagata Vakyam and all good things, who is going to talk to Sita next? Pakshi cha shakha nilayam pravishtaha. Hanuman. Not saying the name of the Hanuman, but Valmiki Maharshi is saying about Hanuman here. Sita doesn't know there is Hanuman. Only Valmiki knows and we knows. But no one knows there. Then how Valmiki can tell that? He's saying that Pakshi. That Pakshi is Hanuman over there. Now he's going to say Swagatam. And that in this chapter, we will go to 28. Om Apadam Apahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Sri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham Srimate Raghuviraya Setul Langhita Sindhave Jitarakshasarajaya Ranadhiraya Mangalam. Bol Sita Ramachandra Bhagavani ki Jai. Bol Pavanasuta Hanumani ki Jai. Sarakshashendrasya vacho nishamya Tadravanasya priyamapriyarta Sita vitatrasa yadhavanante Simhabhipanya Gajaraja Kanya.
Sarakshasi madhyagata cha bhiruhu Vagbhirvrusham ravanatardicha cha Kantara madhye vijane visushta baleva kanya viralapasita.
Satyam batedam pravadanti loke nakala mrutyur bhavati iti santa yatrahamevam paribharsyamana jivami kinchit ksharamapya punya.
Sukhadvihinam bahu dukkapurnam idantu nunam hudayam sthiram me Vishiryate yanna sahasradhadya Vajrahatam shrungamivachalasya.
Daivasti dosham mama nunamatra vadhyahamasya priyadarshanasya bhavannajasyaha manupradatum alandvijo mantramivadvijaya.
Nunam mamanganya chiradanarya shastraishitaishetshyati rakshasendraha tasminnanagacchati lokanathe garbhastha jantoriva shalyakrintaha.
Dukkham badedam mama dukkhitaya Masau chiraya adhigamishyato dvav Baddhasya vadhyasya tadha nishante Rajapa raja divataskarasya.
Ha Rama ha Lakshmana ha Sumidre Ha Rama mata sahame jananya Esha vipadyami hamalpabhagya Maharnavena uriva mudhavata.
Tarasvino dharayata mrugasya Satvena rupam manujendra putrav Nunam vishastau mama karanatau Simharshabho dvaviva vaidyutena.
Nunam sakalo mrugarupadhari Mamalpabhagyam lulubhetadani Yatrarya putram visasarja mudha Ramanujam Lakshmana purvajancha.
Ha Rama satya vrata dirghabaho Ha purnachandra pratimana vaktra Ha jivalokasya hitah priyascha Vadhyam namam vetsi rakshasana.
Ananya devattvamiyam kshamacha Bhumau cha shayyaniyamashcha dharme Pativratatvam viphalam mamedam Krutam kutagneshviva manushana.
Mogho hi dharmascharito mayayam Tadhaika patni tvamidam nirardham Yatvam napashyavi kusha vivarna Hina tvaya sangamane nirasha.
Piturnidesham niyamena krutva vana nivrutta sharitavratashta Stribhistu manye vipule kshanabhistvam ramsya sevita bhayakrudardhaha.
Ahantu ramatvayi jatakama Chiram vinashaya nibaddhabhava Mogham charitva dhratapo vratancha Tyakshami dhik जीवितमल्पभाग्या.
सा जीवितं क्षिप्रमहं त्यजेयं विषेण शस्त्रेण शितेन वापि विषस्य दाता न हि मेऽस्ति कश्चित् शस्त्रस्य वा वेश्मनि राक्षसस्य.
देवी बहुधा विलप्य सर्वात्मना राममनुस्मरन्ति प्रवेपमाना परिशुष्कवक्त्र नगोत्तमं पुष्पितमाससादा.
शोकाभितप्ता बहुधा विचिन्त्य सीताधवेण्युग्रधनं गृहीत्वा उद्बध्य वेण्युग्रधनेन शीघ्रम् अहं गमिष्यामि यमस्य मूलम्.
उपस्थिता सा मृदु सर्वगात्रि शाखां गृहीत्वा धनगस्य तस्यास्तु रामं प्रविचिन्तयन्त्या रामानुजं स्वं च कुलं Shubhangya.
शोकान्निमित्तानि तथा बहूनि धैर्यार्जितानि प्रवराणि लोके प्रादुर्निमित्तानि तदा बभूवुः पुरापि सिद्धानि उपलक्षितानि.
इत्यार्षे श्रीमद्रामायणे आदिकाव्ये वाल्मीकीये 24 संहितायां श्रीमत्सुन्दरकाण्डे 28 सर्गः आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. बोल सीता रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. बोल पवन सुत हनुमान की जय. Then Sita Mata, when she heard, and she's talking about Rama, Lakshmana and all, and she was kind of scared in the sense she was tired and she don't even know what to do, and thinking about what Rakshasa Raja Ravana said, and all the Rakshasas 3 are tortured her, and sitting between them all the Rakshasas, then what to do? And she's saying, Ha Rama, Lakshmana, always Mrityu, Akala Mrityu comes, right? Without wishing any Mrityu comes, that's called Akala Mrityu. That Akala Mrityu, why not it's coming to me? Why I am with my life here? Why not just, voluntarily die, without any of my input? Like that she is thinking of so many ways. But the end of the chapter, she wants to take her hair, because she has a long hair, right, Sita Mata? She has a long hair. And then crying and thinking of Lord Rama again and again, then she decided, let me suicide, because Mrityu is not coming voluntarily. Let me enter into the Mrityu then, right? Then she wants to suicide. She decided. Then where to do, how to do that? There is a suicide attempts, right? It's not that easy. That also, you need to have a big master plan. Otherwise, it's not easy to go. Then Sita Mata started looking all around, and then she saw one tree. What was that? Ashoka Vriksha. And what is the special of the tree? Hanuman is there on top of it. Until that she was not under the tree. She is somewhere a little far from there and sitting on a golden plated nice altar where all the Rakshasas 3 are there around and talking. She was fed up with their talking. Now they also scared what Trijata said. That's why she is not much looking towards the Sita. They're all scared of, they're all talking each other. Sita Mata, she don't want to sit even there because it's a torture place. Then she just get out from there and she is walking towards this Ashoka tree, and she comes under the Ashoka tree, and then now she is thinking how I can suicide, because the volunteer Mrityu is not coming. Mrityu is not coming itself. That's why let me go into Mrityu. Then she thinks that I have a long like a jada, right? Always Rama used to say, Sita, how beautiful your hair is. Then that beautiful hair, like a thick jada is there, like a big black serpent. And that jada I use, I'll tie to the one of this Ashoka tree branch, and they let me hang it to my neck, and then I will die. That's what she decided. And then she says, Aham gamishyami yamasya moolam. What I do? I am going to tie this hair to my neck, and I will tie it to this branch, and then I will hang, then I will go to Yamaloka, yamasya moolam. And that she decided. And then Sukumari, right, Sita Mata, you need to have a lot of strength to do that. It is not that easy. And then she is holding up the one of the branch and thinking about Rama and Lakshmana. Rama, Lakshmana, because final words, I am going to suicide. That's why she is thinking about. But while she is holding the branch, and so many of good signs are like coming into her eyes, everywhere, whatever you see, that's looking, until that, its Prakriti is not giving that kind of a good signs. There are so many, sometimes when you want to go out also, suddenly you will see, and whichever you are wishing, suddenly your shirt looks so nice, and everything looks so nice, and your car looks so clean, and your way looks so nice, and won't be any traffic on 405, and so many good signs comes, and that shows us, oh, something is happening to me, and whatever work I am going for, I might get that, and that victory comes to me, that fruit I am going to get. Like that, Sita Mata also seeing so many Shubha Shakunas around her, and that Shakunas are made her to take a pass. Right, I'm attempting something to do. Suddenly atmosphere is changed. At least you will think twice, right? You'll think one more time, right? Let's pause this for a second. What happens, 1 second, without hitting the stool? Already, next to the fan, and rope is already there. There are so many Shubha Shakunas are, coming. Suddenly, TV turns on and shows, hey, you are going to get a lottery or something. Something is coming on. Then you don't hit the stool, right? Still you are waiting for. Oh, what's happening? Let me watch some more. Like that, Sita Mata is waiting. And then what happens? We will chant tomorrow. And Rama, Rama, Rama. And that Rama, Nama, Mantra, Japa, Phalam, where it goes. And that is coming with Sita Mata. And that's why that directed her towards the Hanuman. And then that Pakshi Chashakha Nilayam Prahrushtaha. Hanuman is sitting on same tree, hiding in the branches. I am watching, and Sita Mata came under him now. And then she is pulling the branch to hang. Now Hanuman has to respond, and he should take proper decision to solve the problem of Sita. And that Santvam and Prashanta Chittam should come to Sita to postpone her attempt of suicide. Right. Later also she gives a caution to Hanuman. 2 months. No, 1 month. Not 2 months. 1 month. 2 months time is given by Ravana. But I have a Ganda Shila. Ganda Shila means what? Sindhuram. Where Sindhuram comes from? Ganda Shila. And Sita Mata, the Ganda Shila is left 1 month of stock only. Every day she is wearing on her hairline. She says that to Hanuman, hey Hanuman, see my stock, I have only this much left. If I wear every day, this can serve only 1 month. And once I am out of this, I am done. That's why be careful. She is giving caution to him. And then do fast. Whatever decision you are going to do it fast. And go and bring Rama. And again she says, see this. Then that's why Hanuman, he saw that Gandashila is a pranam of Sita, right? That Sindhuram is a pranam of Sita. Then that Sindhura is Ramachandra Prabhu. Then why not I wear? Sita Mata is wearing only on her, hairline. Ramachandra Prabhu is pranam to her and is pranam to me also. Even he can tear his chest and show Sita Ram. Then my pranam is everywhere in my body. Rama also should be entire on my body. That's why Hanuman, he applies Sindhuram on him completely. Probably he watched here in Sundarakanda while Sita is taking Sindhuram. That's why he is taking on him. And that's the Rama Bhakti of Hanuman. How much he surrendered completely, Manasa, Vacha, Karmana. That's what it, Tan, Mana, Dhan, like that we say, right? Complete surrender. Other than the Rama Namam, nothing is there in Hanuman. Like a Roma Rama Nama, that's what they say. If you pull one hair of Hanuman and keep it to your ear, and what that hair says? Rama, 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 Rama. Nothing else. And where he learned from? Probably from Sita. That's what he's seeing, right? How Sita is devoted to Ramachandra Prabhu. How she's crying. Every cry of her is, Hey Ram, Hey Lakshman. Hey Ram, Hey Lakshman. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Mama Pashyanti Ye Natham Ramam Rajivalochanam. She says that all the sages, saints and Gandharvas, Yakshas, they are enjoying you and you are protecting everyone. And where are you, Hey Rama? Why not you come and protect me? That's what she is praying of Lord Ramachandra Prabhu. And again I said, Ramachandra Prabhu is a Karunamurti, Karunyamurti. Right? And you cannot see what is great quality of Ramachandra Prabhu. His great quality is mercy. That's what is great quality. That's what Rama is. Now we will take off here. And then tomorrow evening, same time. Tomorrow evening, same time. No. Tomorrow is Saturday. Saturday is earlier because 7 o'clock we have Navanita Seva and Vadamala Seva to Hanuman. Tomorrow Saturday. And Navanita Seva and Vadamala Seva happens to Hanuman at 7 and Sahasranama Archanam also. That's why we start 5 to 6, 6 to 7. 5 p.m. we will start tomorrow our Sundarakanda chanting. Again remember, after Ramanavami we are starting entire Ramayanam chanting here. As many sargas, as many chapters as possible. 1 hour we chant. Then let's learn the Ramayana.
5 to 8.
And that will be 7 to 8 every Tuesday. Ramayana chanting. And tomorrow program will be
5 to 8.
5 to 7. Not 5 to 8, 5 to 7. And 7 to 8 will be Navanita Seva, Sahasramarchana and Vadamala Samarpanam, Mantra Pushpam, Mahamangala Harti to Hanuman. So God bless you all. And tomorrow Panchanga Shravanam also we do a little bit because tomorrow is a Sauramana New Year. And again we have to listen the Panchangam tomorrow. And Rashi Phalam we are going to talk tomorrow. God bless you all and see you tomorrow. Om Apadam Pahartaram Dhataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Sriramam Bhujo Bhujo Namamyaham.
पुष्प नमस्कारान् समर्पयामि मंगल नीराजनं संदर्शयामि
ओम मंगलं कौसलेन्द्राय
वृत्तम्
आख्यानं भद्रमस्तुवः प्रज्ञाः कविशब्दं बलं विष्णु प्रवर्धताम् लाभत्तेषां वेत्तेषां तत्तेषां पराभवः एकालिन्दे वरश्चामो
प्रतिष्ठितः काले वर्षद पर्जन्यः पृथिवीस्तस्य काले देशो यंसो भरयितो ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः काले वर्धतां काले काले वर्षतु वासवः
विष्णोः परमं पदगुं सदा पश्यन्ति सूरयः दिवि वचक्षुराततम् तद्विप्रासोपञ्चभूजां सत्सविन्धते विष्णोर्यत्परं पदम् ॐ राजाधिराजाय प्रसय्यसाहिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे समे कामां कामकामाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः ॐ नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि
तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात्
ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि
तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्
ॐ दाशरथाय विद्महे सीतावल्लभाय धीमहि
तन्नो रामचन्द्रः प्रचोदयात्
ॐ आञ्जनेयाय विद्महे वायुपुत्राय धीमहि
तन्नो हनुमान् प्रचोदयात्
अनन्तरायाय
सर्वस्तोमोतिरात्र उत्तममहद्भवति व्याप्यै सर्वस्य विश्वे सर्वमेव तेनाप्नोति सर्वं जयति स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण
महिषाः गो ब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु बोल सीतारामचंद्र भगवान की जय बोल राजा रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. All of you, please take